Well, I certainly agree that it makes for a different situation, but in particular, as we all know, there are lots of things that are uncertain in the world. Weather is uncertain. But when you deal with people, things become a whole lot more uncertain because we all know about people, you know, what they're like, that they interact with each other and game each other. And what we have now with the trends leading to the singularity, we have technology that we're outsourcing our intelligence to. And so the uncertainty of dealing with planning with humans is compounded by all the different things that people are going to be doing with their toys in the next 10 or 15 years. Yeah, I think that humans have been characterized as the tool-making creature, but that really isn't the best characterization. The best characterization I know that distinguishes humans is that we are the creatures that outsource our intellect into our environment and into our artifacts. Reading and writing is outsourcing of memory. And what we're going through now is outsourcing of our cognition. And so as we go forward into this next decade, one of the most interesting things to track is the amount of that goes on, how successful it is, what sort of problems it causes, and how it shrinks what it is reasonable to pay a human to do. And I think we can already see that it's quite uncomfortable in some cases. There is still a reason for us to be there and doing things, but it is a more narrowly and narrowly defined issue of judgment and common sense that still remains unoutsourced.
Good evening. Welcome to my new studio with a bit of an echo and my 2-camera shoot here. How's it going? Welcome. This is Focus here, and welcome to my living room studio. It's been a while since I have done a full stream by myself online. It's about 3 years ago this week. Everything went all crazy, and everybody knows the narrative following that. But myself, I feel like I'm at the point where I was 3 years ago, focused, more focused than ever. And I'm about to embark on a 4th album. I'm getting into production now. I'm about 25% into it now, 30% getting into it. With that being said, I come to the realization with the 2.5 years of lockdown that I can't really create an album until I have, touring experience and get out there on the road and, live life again and live life as a musician and an artist, and just getting to know other people and other musicians, and I'm getting to do that, and I'm very fortunate. I've had quite a few gigs with a full band recently, at the end of 2022 and the beginning of this year. Very fortunate, 5 gentlemen who have put in a lot of great time and effort to help me see this into fruition. And that being said, throughout the program tonight, I'll be playing you all my tracks, which I'll be doing myself, and operating this show, and as well as promoting a lot of upcoming shows for myself, which is, I'm really getting into the swing of it. New places to play, and places that I played before, and welcoming a lot more artists into my music community. And let me see, I'm going to bring up this one show we're doing on March 11th, less than a week from now. Let's see, I'll show you. Myself and my band, the Bad Meat Band, which Tim, the drummer in the background there, came up with. We will be playing at Sauce on the Danforth, which is around Greenwood Station and Danforth you can get there by all means of transportation. It's an afternoon show, folks, so if you like an afternoon delight, come on out. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I will be there performing all these tracks with a 5-piece band and myself, so 6 of us all together in total performing these tracks live. And I hope to see you out there and supporting myself and the band. Thank you so much, for tuning into YouTube here. I realize now that they have a podcast setting, so I will be broadcasting future podcasts from that category on my YouTube channel. And with these live music performances, I think I'll be catering them more towards music platforms. YouTube is a music platform, but I'm going to see myself broadcasting more on Bandcamp and Spotify, other music-related platforms. For YouTube, I think it'll be strictly a lot of the podcasts, which I'm interviewing indie artists. I'm keep looking down because I'm looking at everything that I need to do. I'll look at this camera too. And so let me get right into it. We're going to do a couple performances here, from my album, Free to Choose. And this song is called Piece of Paradise. Here we go. Check 1 2. Welcome to my studio room. And it goes like this. Fuck government, they're the biggest pimps. Foot on, throat and tightening the grip. Greedy sleazy pigs after the same taxes from hard-working people getting rich off the masses. Loosen up on the lavish luxury I can't manage. Savage plastic ravishingly. TV sound lies to your vision. Got you wishing in for a new rendition. A new mission in a different situation. Just pleasing all the numbest of all stimulations. Fuck the control. Break free from the mold. I see the third eye. And I watch it unfold. Right or the left, they own your last breath. Charging us for water, who knows what the fuck is next. Open up, contest and address to all the bullshit and falsified arrests. Question this fucked up government who paid off Blackwood, abandon the car shit and justify attack on innocent civilians. Not afraid of the silence, go ahead and get violent. Never stop the climate of rising and shining. Put me in a box, even locked to confinement. My heart won't stop through all your dividing. Not afraid of the silence, go ahead and get violent. Never stop the climate of rising and shining. Put me in a box, even locked to confinement. My heart won't stop through all your dividing. So I'm just another brick in the wall. These crooked ass cops keep quotas up, creating fake fear facts but circling the block. Will it ever stop? Probably not. As long as Big Brother has the overall watch. And fuck these pigs, the greediest sin. Bully innocent people cause they never fit in. Brainwashed by their own government, turning on residents. For a lousy paycheck they created this war. World of violence, the verified vigilante and bashes to silence. The media calling peace civilians thugs and bandits. Fuck the lies. I can't handle this. They want you to fight to justify their might. Lay martial law in the middle of the night. Despite the fact he didn't come to fight, wasn't concealing a knife. So eat up the garbage, seize up your knowledge. Media brainwashed, twisted facts, edited and polished. We're modern day slaves to this minimum wage. Keep the strain on the little I've saved. Keep us deranged in a 6 sense of rage. Mind thought control that's pouring like rain. It's our own greed that drives this perpetual need. Petroleum festivals conquering our seeds. Sedative sleeps, pissed on generations, and tarnish their dreams. All right, thanks for tuning in. And, you know, we're just going through some tracks here. And, yeah. So here we are. We're live. We are, doing the live thing, and I'm just gonna run through a bunch of songs. So, like I said, I'm gonna be advertising upcoming shows for myself throughout the evening, and March 11th, myself and a full band will be playing at Sauce on the Danforth. Check it out. These awesome dudes all together. We got Wayne, Dr. Keys, Tim, Roger, Adrian, and of course, Acoustic 7, the man himself. He won't be playing that evening, but we'll have him out for other shows and in the future. Anyways, let's get back into it, and we're going to play some more tracks. That was Piece of Paradise. This track's called Running Man. All right. Focus in the Bad Meat Band live March 11th. Running man. Running man. Running man. Running man. Running man. Running man. Cutting to the end. Ill vapor pass. Slumming, debilitating lands. Never lends a hand. Clever dividends. Selected accidents. Collecting all your sins. Running man, cutting to the end, ill vapor pass, slumming, debilitating land. Never lends a hand, clever dividends, selected accidents, collecting all your sense. It's my decision. If I choose, it's my decision. If I lose, born to right, fuck rewrite. Oh fuck it, I've tried it. Mistakes, lies, thoughts escape, or just bad timing. The path to choose, make my own rules. Not twice, will I lose? Learn, gain straight, sit back and smoke some. Drift off instantly with thoughts of connectivity, distant galaxies, telepathy, read destiny, astral trajectory to get away from the boundaries of this physical reality. Running man. Running man. Running man. Running man. The past a distraction, frozen fractions, time presumed absent. Mental blockage, useless nonsense, verbal massacre of my conscience. What am I watching? What is this content? Zombie controlled. Watch where you're walking. Loneliness a motherfucker when you're left with no other. Miss alone your lifetime lover. Only mental endeavors. Undercover. Under a solo slumber. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Maintain, brain to scramble the range. Doing the same is insane. Break down, re-roll, let go, don't hold, don't fold the mold. My mind is a home, analytical dome. I think up a win and you watch it unfold. Explore and explode, the crystal-like foam, the shape of me mold. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Problems derived from profit, straight heartless. Take a species and squash it. The caution preposterous. We don't even know the repercussions. Problems toss it, cut corners. Now you got stock options. Third world companies to appease for a bunch of shit that we really don't need. Products, pump fist, cockiness, ego tripping, relying on nonsense, material mess, environment stress, raping this planet till there's nothing fucking left. Ignore all the signs, read between the lines, and blatantly divide, deny, and they lie. Nothing left to eat, start the killing and the crime. Inflation on life, no basic human rights, ravage the village, straight pillage in the middle of the night. Running, running man, running, running man. Believe these seeds burn trees in the breeze. Some sort of product will appease my empty needs. Running, running man. Running, running man. Space escapes boundaries in my face. Learn from past apes. There's more at stake. Our minds we have raped. Misplaced hate, repetitive waste. Reckless stress conquers my taste. Quick sedatives, pace, repetitive tricks. Convince these kids there's more to this shit than what we conceive. Materialistic seeds. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Running, running man. Profit, you can't really stop it. Environmental stress, ain't no stopping. Treat Mother Earth like a whore was rented. Shit on women, turn them into sinners. Hook them on love, treat true love. Someone's daughter, we ain't never getting up. Ship them overseas, dirty factories, killing them with drugs, killing all their dreams. Profit, you can't really stop it. When currency's in you and me, we go heartless. Running, running man. Running man. All right. Here we are. Playing some tunes, and I'm gonna keep going, and this one is called Escape. Right, welcome back. Escape with destiny. Let it go, let it release. What you see and what you believe, it's not what you know, and it's not as it seems. Another man jumped on the tracks today. Makes me wonder, did he feel trapped in his body? Hit a point only one knows what's calling them out of the physical form. Try to find answers in your mind. When you're lost, no longer will you find. Restrictions of time, gravity climbs. I don't see lines. My mind just unwinds. Different perspectives of death, reflections. Best of life, lust to dust formations. There's another dimension, another connection beyond this concrete jungle and the barbed wire fences. But the web has been broken, replaced with falsified notions. Crooked crooks approaching like vultures. They don't want you to win. Live for yourself. Tapped into our senses. All what's repetitive, senseless. Devices in our faces. Get out of line, and you might get tasered. Escape with destiny. Let it go, let it release. What you see and what you believe, it's not what you know, and it's not as it seems. All right. Thanks so much for watching and listening and supporting, and I'm gonna play one more song, and it's from this album, my very first album, called Free to Choose. And this is a song called I Did It, which is a good crowd participation track when viewed live. So here it goes via online. Here we go. When Focus coming to you live online here on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Life slipped back, a massive drastic attacks, catastrophic collapse, lost stacks, intoxicated elapse. Weak fuckers get stashed, thrown out back, and left in the back with the alley cats. Down in the dumps for the last few months, I booked the pain and I cooked the lumps. Slip rock bottom of the boat to the cuss, ain't no stopping, I'm tear shit up. It's kinda hard to see what's against me as I sharpen my skills and I build my own legacy. So blatantly and graciously, many problems I don't agree, but seriously, I speak my mind so vividly. The debaters from the south to the north that try to knock me off my course. The negativity fuels my fire to hate new words and renews my desire. No man alive can bring me down, I have the patience and it comes around. This is grown man business. Whole life I've been fighting in the trenches. Most dudes are like bitches, treat issues with tissues. Little immature concerns, create your own problems, you get what you deserve. and the problem still burns deep within. So many times should have been dead, constantly hospitalized. Sincerely yours, The Accident Kid. I swam with the mermaids.
I did it.
I ate with some kings and queens.
I did it.
Found gold with the leprechauns.
I did it.
And I sailed all the oceans.
I did it.
Shot craps with Chewbacca.
I did it.
I partied with Schwarzenegger.
I did it.
Shot ducks with the George Dubs.
I did it.
Toured the world with Willy Wonka.
I did it.
Sure did, folks. Really did. So I just need to go on a freestyle every once in a while. I've been wild and coming out courageous, turning all these daily pages, and I make a new chapter, a new disaster, motherfucking plastered. Everything I come after is a mind disaster. My mind's been privileged that I can't even say the right words. I might spill it out, linguistic. But it's trying to get out so fast, my thoughts are coming out in a pattern, and they blast. They come back in a new style, in a new way, and I come back and I'm puzzled again every single day. But focus keeps grinding, focus keeps trying. Focus ease the heat seeking, grinding. I coming out, no longer will I see. And every single day is an opportunity, the opportunity to grow, an opportunity to show. I keep flowing and I'm growing out the door. So I stay grinding, I did it. Stay wicked, exquisite. That's right,
Tell me who next.
I lived it.
Tell me who next.
I swam with the mermaids.
I did it.
I ate with some kings and queens.
I did it.
Found gold with the leprechauns.
I did it.
And I sailed all the oceans.
I did it.
Shot craps with Chewbacca.
I did it.
I partied with Schwarzenegger.
I did it.
Shot ducks with the George
I
Dubs.
did it.
Toured the world with Willy Wonka.
I did it.
You heard it here, folks. I did it. It's funny sometimes when your life realigns and all the problems that used to bother you are stuck left behind. So fine, everything falls in line. Maintain your grind through the pouring rough times. It's now divine climbing in my mind of all the things you were wishing to find. There was a kink in a bind that slowed down the fluid line. Now you're back on track, leaving all your worries behind. It's so mine, internally I shine until it gleams through my confidence. You can't help but incline. Never, never not of my rhymes. I build up and I climb. It's all even in my head and I'm seeing all the signs. I sit back and rewind and reap the benefits of my hustle and grind. They try to get me some divine distractions, a divine intervention, and some brand new inventions, but I ain't paying attention. Intent on prevention, cause I know the benefits of sitting patiently waiting. No regrets from this past tense. I used to jump in the fire without hesitation. What happened? I swam with the mermaids.
I did it.
I ate with some kings and queens.
I did it.
Found gold with the leprechauns.
I did it.
And I sailed all the oceans.
I did it.
Shot craps with Chewbacca.
I did it.
I partied with Schwarzenegger.
I did it.
Shot ducks with the George
I
Dubs.
did it.
Toured the world with Willy Wonka.
I did it.
You heard it here, folks. I did it. Have a little glass of water here, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, YouTube.
It had to be better than last time, but I still got to go over to my judges to let y'all know.
All right. This is awesome, isn't it? We are here playing some tunes, having a great old time. And I'm just going to go ahead and play some more songs. Going to get into the second album here called The Bad Meat LP. All right. This beat's a little hungry. Hold on there, folks. I'm going to pause this for a second and just pull up. Here we are. This is from the Bad Meat LP. This is Focused. Howdy there. How's it going, folks? Mobilize the mobs of democracy. Even if he's innocent, the masses will determine if he's free. Days, years of acclamations, actors playing politicians' accusations. Star screamjet fighters on the scene, terrorize and flee as the innocent bleed. I feed him portions of profit for your scene, and edit the footage, and I turn up the screams. Prisons for profit, pipelines locked in, Trans-Pacific, partnership toxic, cancerous cosmetic products, no cure. Just ask your doctor to hook you up with some Oxycontin lozenges. Lost on the prescription pill road, getting high as fuck with Anti-M and Toto. Got robots and flying monkeys. Well, the Tin Man and the Scarecrow fill up all of Dorothy's holes. The Lion Man tripping on acid, frolicking on the Emerald City floor. 3 hours late to get to the wizard's door. Looking for more ounces of fluoride for the fountain. Measured by scales by the mountain. Mandated, vaccinated, stressed in a microchip planet. Sentenced, licensed citizen, nuke planet. Turned to radioactive dust. Still no one's listening. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Burn it down cause you just don't give a fuck. Storm. Listen to the storm, the earth has been warned. Listen to the storm, another life been born. The earth has been warned, storm. Listen to the storm, storm. Listen to the storm, the earth has been warned. Listen to the storm, another life been born. The earth has been warned, storm. Listen to the storm. Goes wind comes through, variants and changes, surge in my vein and I'm tearing down cages. Emerge through the pain, knowledge, patience, persistent, perceive, pleasant, matrix, pleasantly resist. I hate to personify, reflex, peasants rising, perspiring, paychecks, purpose, practice, rising deep meditation, weightless thoughts, satellite studio stations, speakers, soothes, sensations, rattling stadiums, sound, self, soul, the savior of sequence, tweak technical flight, electrostatic between us, frequencies of matter, frequently able to reach us, feet screaming, enfeebling in dream, focus on freedom, fighting mind bending machines, betting on doubt and
preaching profitable schemes, relying on elections to tarnishing the peace. Bad meat, making money off disease. Survival of the fittest is how they divide us the weak. Race is just a tool to separate and defeat vagrant villains, violating your sleep. Ferociously fighting to have my own beliefs. Research and philosophies fracked into being. Fragrant orangutans, they throwing their feces on a back on around on and keep on proceeding. Little doubt, ridicule self-help. Self-teaching, did it all for the self-wealth. And the dreams no longer left on the shelf. Storm. Listen to the storm, the earth has been warned. Listen to the storm, another life been born. The earth has been warned, storm. Listen to the storm.
All right. Got so excited there that I, knocked off my microphone. And we're going to keep playing some songs here. This one's called Grind Sublime.
Tax currency, the tools of the old. Relax, proceed to the nearest threshold. Fracked and slap the human race as a whole. Sold the souls to keep up with the Jones. Worldwide wells will poison your home. Scientists label terrorists by the throne. Rivers, streams, treaties all void. Fluoride, paranoid, battling coin. A bad meat, going balls deep. Interrupt speech to disturbing the peace. A piece of sheet stuck left in the streets. Stuck in stupid supreme course of the meek. The iron sheik, the stronghold to defeat. I keeping up to date with the freak of the week. Paid handsomely, courts ignore, proceed. The CEO foes rat race with no cheese. I drop another beat, freedom fighters locked deceased and had the credits displayed overseas. Women's history removed from 50 piece. Mark Emery turned over for the seeds and thirst for the greed quantified by the need. Warrantless rage just to keep up with the peace. Police brutality and abuse authority, and I reach the peak to face the concrete. You're saving nothing when you're begging on your knees. Run, retreat is the face of defeat. Getting beat while you're bumping in the Jeep. Folks fighting freedom every night of the week. Non-responsive mode? Well, who's responsible? I heard Nestle holding all H2O. Alright. Grind so much, finding crystals when I shine. You must have missed me. Malaysian Airlines. The news is clueless, trendsetter for the time. I feel like an Asia being led into the mind. Enslaved, engaged, rain tracks in the mind. Miming out the mic, throwing signs to the blind. Coming back to haunt you, I'm the ghost of these lies. Provoked the roach, stagecoach full of pride. Carcinogenic rhymes left frozen in time. Stifling advice from frightened cocaine eyes. I rose unpolite. Summer solstice night, heading out of Venice on a red-eye flight. Set it in motion, sacrifice focus, paying for the knowledge, paying for exposures. Areola Ebola, smoking that doja. Whispers in the wind, and David caress soldier. I barely slept. Met a red lobster. Joe Flaherty said there were imposters. Intelligence test, didn't realize it. I run around naked with a bulletproof vest. Parliament lawn, smoking that cron. Politically incorrect to piss you off. My sole interest is to sabotage this mirage. Living like a boss, berserk. Ta-da! And I'm paying $1 billion Van Goghs on a bra. dropping bombs like I was Von Braun. Me, Patrick, SpongeBob, and your mom on an all-expensive paid trip to Bikini Bottom. What's it up? Right, folks. Next week I'll be embarking on a tour. I'll start here in Toronto on March 11th, and then on Tuesday, March 14th, I'll be in Ottawa at Avant Garde with friends Chris Zimmerman and Petty Caché. It's first time playing with these two gentlemen. I met Chris at an open mic in Montreal and reached out to the two of them to see if they wanted to join me. So come on out if you're in the Ottawa downtown area. Tuesday, March 14th, I'm going to be back in Ottawa. I was last in Ottawa 3 years ago. That was the last place I played prior to the lockdown. So looking forward to be back in Ottawa and, with two friends. So I'm going to keep playing some tracks here. This song is called Educate. We're going to get right into this. Thanks for watching. Lack of vision, asking for permission, tough decisions, mind wanders into prison. Perplex requisition, request a submission, missionary tactics, brainwash names to Christians. Now wild bodies born lead to Rome, and your birth certificate has found its way home. The double identity, iron fist remedy, been in business for 16 centuries. Maritime law merged to become one, owned by the church, birth, death of the son. Slave change forms and they double the worth. Education plays on the spellbound words. So preach freedom and act brave. Prone to violence, low vibrational states. The courts to commas and commandeer for slaves. English language in the human traffic trade. Your mind is in a fumble. Your mind in a stumble. Been lost for days, years, months, weeks. Passed out on the beach, got tased by police. Get a job to keep moving your feet. Ain't no time for sleep and competitive needs. Dazed and amazed for the kings and the queens. Crush the castle, swing for the feet. Sent to jail for feeding those in need, and the taxes applied to the spikes on concrete. Monumental actions, indoctrinated case. Full rehearsal, tweak frequency brain. Bouncing waves from space to marine as we breathe the air in administrative freeze. Legislative actions, indoctrinated ways. War on the word and the battle of the braves. Absent-minded vets, the private detention. Centralize the state into re-education. Your mind is in a stumble. Your mind is in a fumble. Sun rays, ocean breeze, Venetian dreams and the cognitive beings, visions believing to various degrees, manifesting man right out of our dreams, dimensions of seeds, wholehearted brilliance, frequency squeaking, hieroglyphic teaching, pyramid preaching, medicated tweaking, reacted the minds into vegetated seeking, altered the mind's connections, seeking privatized state medication, the knowledge locked in the Vatican basements. Sold our souls measured in gold, incorporated since you were 1 year old. Your mind is in a stumble. Your mind is in a fumble. We've been lost for so long. We've been lost so long.
I can think about whatever I want to think about.
Don't think too loud because the machine is listening.
All right, folks. We're going to play some more tracks. Getting right into this. Thank you so much for watching. This is a song called Cool Cats.
What do we have for him, Bob?
Alright, time to play Stupidity.
Cool cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. Cool cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. I'm an OG, tell me something to achieve. You know you're spreading its disbelief and it's weak. Week after week, still working on the cheese. Mice among men start planting some deeds. Johnny Appleseed skeet sewing on your cheek. Never have I begged boy singing sorrow through a thief, grinding in my sleep, jump over the sheep. Bo Peep just a skeezing, she's nothing to me. The creep among freaks, bad meat in the machine. I'm rising to the bleak, they winning the sheets. I'm the Dutch oven, fun loving, mustache for dusting while you're looking for love. Willow, Uncle Grumpy Munchkins, the Helen Keller dancer, Chesterfield Wrangler, Jungle Messi Strangler, a modern day manager, getting manicures with amateur panhandlers and wandering hammered. Haggling city councilors are slapped into dimensions, a sentence is a sentence. Dust, liquid vapor, deleted in dimensions. Liquor lips patrons with no explanation. Virtual box blocking dwelling in your basement. Wait till the weakness kicks in. Aggravations build up from the radio waves in the satellite stations. Oh, like a pulsing vein in Arnold's head when he got caught cheating with the maid. Had an ugly kid. No. Cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. Cool. Cat, sit back, relax, study your ancestors, listen to the past. I go way back in hieroglyphics, take a snapshot and I'm taking a picture. Just picture your 9 in the Renaissance misting, the 16 by 9. That's when I'm listening. The monkeys dance around and watch the monolithic talk. as you stare stop at the idiot box. Cool cats. All right, here we are, taking it all in. We're just gonna keep going through these songs here. This is a song called Disposable Youth.
Disposable youth.
They see 40,000 ads a year. By the time kids are in the 4th grade, they can recognize 400 brand names.
Celebrity sedation and internet sensation successfully slated into cognitive enslavement. Censored information for your consideration. Skewed truth debated and divided into cages. Transfix the nation into fear, greed, and hatred. Prescriptions equipping emotions, making all the papers. Fragrance for the vagrant, flagrant, vagrants. Embracement all the blame on all your local stations. The CI created in the war mind of slavery. A pill for the lazy and a pill for the crazy. Chemtrails on the daily and the pills will make you hazy. So medicate that problem. Big Farm starts alarming and arming your brain with DSM fucking garbage. Comfortably numbing emotions, blocking all the problems. Drastic tactics and dramatic reactions. Distraction bandits while commercializing habits.
Kids are a market that are easily controllable. And I think that when we talk about the soft war, what's so insidious about this war is the way in which the new technologies have come together with these over-the-top advertising campaigns that are not only abusive, but they infantilize young people. I mean, they lead them to believe that the only obligation that they have as citizens is to consume. What really matters is harnessing a market so that you can basically increase profits.
Shortwave voltage penetrate with pulses, gradient nerve cell, prefrontal cortex, psychotropic doses, suicidal vortex, cranium exploring with allures of endorphins, illusions of grandeur followed by emotions, portions of profit, looking for endorsements, overkill proportions, overmill proportions, and millions of deaths still to be recorded. Caseless in Seattle with the toothless eating apples, puppet masters prescribing Oxycontin, Prozac, Valium. Just ask your doctor to evaluate the values, the passion in the plastic, and addicted to the static. Triggered off with electric plasmic havoc. Addicted to the ad hoc, accumulating too much clutter in the attic.
Hard war refers to the harshest elements of a growing youth crime control complex that operates through the logic of punishment, surveillance, and control. The imprint can be traced in the increasingly popular practice of organizing schools through disciplinary practices that subject students to constant surveillance through high-tech security devices while imposing on them harsh and often thoughtless zero-tolerance policies that closely resemble measures used currently by the criminal justice system. These young people inhabit a new and more unsettling scene of suffering, a dead zone of the imagination, which constitutes a site of terminal exclusion, one that reveals not only the vast and destabilizing inequalities in neoliberal economic landscapes, but also portends a future that has no purchase on the hope that characterizes a vibrant democracy. Politics and power are now on the side of lawlessness, as is obvious in the endless violations of civil liberties, freedom of speech, and most constitutional rights, mostly done, of course, in the name of national security. Many of these students are funneled into what has been called the school-to-prison pipeline. So what's clear here is that the ongoing hard war, this war against youth in which we no longer see them as a social investment, but see them as a threat, and hence increasingly criminalize a whole range of behaviors by them, took on a particularly vengeful and vindictive register.
Pick up the phone, I would love to hear your voice. Quick memories flood my mind, makes me rejoice. It's been a while, and I apologize for not being in touch. Time racing by, I didn't mean to rush. I heard you had a kid, and that's wonderful news. Just to hear your point of view will cure anybody's blues. It's so easy to get lost on this merry-go-round. There's no time for family, that's what's breaking us down. I heard you sense you're screaming for relief, and it's time to attack the dirty work and roll up our sleeves. We need more reaction, no distraction. Don't do the habits. Slow down in the money chasing, you got me taxing. I want to hear you laugh about the times and stories. Burn the whole stash.
In some cases, schools now, their discipline problems, Paul, were directly handled by police departments. I think that where they become insane is you have kids' lives being wrecked. The issue is not about feeling bad. The issue is about becoming aware of what in fact is going on, so that you can expand and heighten and energize. Hey, look, we don't have to put up with this. There's something else. So, the metaphor of slitting the wrist doesn't make any sense to me, except if you want to believe that the only way to live in this world is to accept the death wish that it imposes on people, and to become complicitous with it.
I forgive you, and I know about them issues. Let's talk about it. With just blood and tissue, reach each other, heal out, touch your brother, tell your sister you're missing your mother, that you love her. There's no reason. This is every day of the season. Big shout out to all the dads giving us a reason. A grown man has stepped up and helped the young lad. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it right in their hands. Give the youth a chance and put it in their hands. Put it in their hands. Why? 'Cause I was only 17. I was only 17. I was only 17. Couldn't tell me a goddamn thing. Was only 17. Only 17. Only 17. Couldn't tell me a goddamn thing. Only 17.
Young people not only need to be written into democracy, they actually need to reinvent it. I mean, they have to resist. The only realist opposition is to do what appears impossible within the system. This is how the impossible becomes possible. How can I focus and bring the energies that I have to bear in a way that I think might make a difference? If I can make a difference, I can get out of it. You know, sometimes it's hard, it's lonely, but I think it's better to live standing up than on your knees.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. This is Focus here, and it's going to take a little smoke break and to advertise my, upcoming shows I got going. I got quite a few coming up. I got so excited I knocked over the microphone while performing. So this smoke is brought to you by my friends up at London Haze at Kingston Road. Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting Focus over the years. Myself. So like I said, I'm going to advertise a few shows here. I'm going to take a little break of playing tunes and show you what's going on with myself. So like I said, March 11th, I'll be with my full band, the Bad Meat Band. We're going to be playing at Sauce on the Danforth, which is right at Greenwood Station on the Danforth, obviously. I think it's 1326 Danforth East. And 4 to 7 in the afternoon. Hopefully the weather's nice. And I'll get a few folks out there checking the whole band out. And then a few days after that, I'll be hitting the road going to Ottawa. So I'll be in Ottawa with my friend Chris Zimmerman and Petty Cash. First time doing shows with the two of these gentlemen, and it'll be fun, interesting. So if you're in the Ottawa area, come on out, and it'll be a good time. And the next evening, I'll be in Montreal at one of my favorite spots, Lesko Griff, with two friends of mine, Dawn Cadence and Lauren McFarlane. Dawn has her full band with her, and she's going to be an outstanding performance. And Lauren McFarlane is living in Montreal, but I had met her in Peterborough, outstanding artist, and she's going to join us on the bill in Montreal. That is March 15th, Wednesday, March 15th, and the doors are going to open at 8 o'clock. So hope to see you there. It's near Mount Royal Station, near the Metro, and it's a classic venue. Hope to see you there. And then a couple nights after that, I will be back in Peterborough at great spot called Urban. And this one is with my buddy Sule and new friend Mars Riviera. I was here back in January 20th of this year. It was a great time. I played Peterborough probably the most in the last few months. It's a great time, great vibe. And on also February 17th, I will be live on Trent Radio from 3 to 4 p.m. So if you want to tune into Trent Radio in Peterborough, it's the college station, and I will be, on the air doing my thing. So let's get back into some tunes. And this is my song called Stay Focused. There we go. This one, yeah. Stay focused, focused. Ha ha ha. The irony of this track. I think I cued it. Gotcha. Never will I quit, even if I slip. Stay focused, never giving in. Journey down the rabbit hole, urgency unknown, a feeling deep inside, controlling your soul. Mind blowing, seed sown, and only untainted scenes locked up in the North Pole. I came out of mind control with my soul, the talents utilized and honed. Grown man in the zone, no remorse for this course. Slung out, wild horse, Italian Alps, 911 Porsche. Never will I quit, even if I slip. Stay focused, never giving in. Ruin my environment, label me a terrorist. Stay focused, never giving in. Never will they admit they created this world of fear tactics. View the environment with a different approach. Encroach on the roach, read it up, light another brow, blaze another pound of the hocus pocus. Me and my posse floating on a mushroom boat over provokers and lady day elopers. Even the Pope who's wearing penny loafers. Smoke and mirror driven by tears and fears. Manufactured to have political careers. Debris and shrapnel. Crisis actors. Militarized police. Benefactors. Fractions of news. Emotional views. Boxed into grouping and captivated muse. Never will I quit, even if I slip. Stay focused, never giving in. Bad me went down the wrong street, ran me a marathon and blew off my feet. The fake friends fleed when you bleed. Cognitive dissidents struggle to believe, but hey, we all make mistakes. Open up your brain if you wanna be brave. Adapt to pay, slave luxury. Human race possessed. Never will I quit, even if I slip. Stay focused, never giving in. Ruin my environment, label me a terrorist. Stay focused, never giving in. Never will they admit they created this world of fear tactics. Law and order on a one-day employer. Imaginary lines just to keep me in order. Drone patrolling, a wealthy enclosure. Passport stolen, blackmail border. Put me in the system, digitally fingerprinted. Subliminal submissions, radioactive kitchen. Fluoride mission, covering your vision. Third eye crippling, microchip system. Likes and subscriptions, terms and conditions. No rights of given when Big Brother is the witness. All right, this is Focus here, and we are blazing through these tracks. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going on the road and playing all these songs live. So it's the first time I have a band and touring live again. So it's exciting times. Totally looking forward to this. And just going to play you some more tracks here. We're just going to get through these songs. And this is kind of like a nice rehearsal for me too. And not saying I prefer live streaming, but live streaming is not a bad way to have a rehearsal for yourself. And, just knowing the technology. And, I'm going to be incorporating some live streaming into a lot of my live shows. So look forward to that. And hopefully I'll see you at some live shows. All right. 15 years been in hibernation. Wake and bake, got high with the whole nation. It's now safe to fly your family on a Disney vacation. Terrace vacated, covered it up. Saudi Arabia covered it up like child molestation. Vatican priest displacement. Crackhead mayor reinstatement. The murders cop paid vacations. The bank bailout repayment. Globalized disaster. Human trafficker. Slave labor ambassador, the bastard of this youth massacre. Try not to be brainwashed by these idealists. Just a realist being labeled a conspiracy theorist. Cream preaching, begging, pyramid screams, fooled by the gold, believing everything they preach. Feeling gracious to live in these high interest payments. Investment in a nation of globalized enslavement. Ain't it great to be living in a nation, a wondrous world filled with so much ignorance and hatred? Civilized obedience and enslavement. Get some of the good life and keep making the payments. Using the poor nations and globalized enslavement for your affordable arrangements. I said I've opened up my eyes to see the world around me, and I've opened up my mind in the language that surrounds me. I've opened up my eyes to see the world around me. And I've opened up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Bruce Willis said it was a controlled demolition. Numerous cancerous witnesses having a reminisce in the building 7 in the middle of the night. Sam Jackson building up all the hype, wiping out all the witnesses in sight. The only thing that happened is we lost all the rights. Deviled eyes revealed into modern times, divided into profit, the rhythms of our mind. Purchase of acid, recorded cassettes of certain crimes. Scorched demolition into ashes, no more evidence to file. Documented catastrophe, glad to be living in an action scene. And all those Hollywood movies believe out of me. What happened to Building 7? Oh my gosh, Wally Beef. An action movie on 911 is what we collectively achieved. So pack up your evidence, your rights, and your conscience. Riot police set for a state of nonsense. The order out of chaos. So I've opened up my eyes. I've opened up my eyes to see the world around me. And I've opened up my mind to the language that surrounds me. I've opened up my eyes to see the world around me. And I've opened up my mind to the language that surrounds me. Years of stinking, toiling, polluting. Lobbyists paid billions to hold back energy alternative solutions. The evidence is disputed in public amusement. The news is the source of this manipulated movement.
Shades of character, cascades of time. The monumental skyscrapers, the caretakers of our mind. Hordes of terrible, unspeakable crimes, and that's why the posture speak to you at prime time. All right. We're rolling along here with these tracks, and yeah, I'm gonna play one more song from the Bad Meat LP for you, and this one is called Gamma Ray, which is a pretty sweet track. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna keep announcing a bunch of shows that are coming up for me, and I hope you can make it out. Thanks for watching. One-way ticket on an astro plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. One-way ticket on an astro plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. Never stop believing, never stop achieving. In my mind I will and conceive it. My mouth I use as a weapon. AK-47, the truth I've selected. The root of the truth has been served and neglected. Served and produced is objected. Tethered to harassment, the youth is investment. Arrested, sentenced for victimless crimes. Dumped down on the lectures of the masses. Crash and burn the Saturn apparatus. Use the earth as a trash bin. Bruises and brains, collective slaves, assassins. Ruled in the stress and succession. The news fooled and fueled in abuse and progression. Floated in the mind with the production uniform, state aligned. Take me away. Take me away. A one-way ticket on an astro plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. One-way ticket on an astro plane. I close my eyes on a gamma ray. Objects floating in space. Howard's bubbles been replaced. Convex convolutions. Contours, concourse of illusions. I seen it through the vision, plain sight, right through the vision. Turning shapes into bridges of waters through the vision, and my mind's on a mission. Since the beginning of time, precious metals on a Minuteman's mind. Prosperous nation prevails on a minute clock. Rapid like aluminum foil. To the victor goes the spoil. Wrapped to keep the coil. I surprised you like Susan Boyle. One-way ticket on an astro plane. I close my eye on a gamma ray. Okie dokie smoky. So
like I said, I'm going to be playing lots of shows upcoming with these dudes first. I'm going to be playing March 11th, Sauce on the Danforth, from 4 to 7 p.m. Me and these handsome dudes will be playing as a 6-piece band in a small space. So come by, check us out. And this is Tim and myself at Lee's Palace, and this is the flyer. Hope to see you out in the afternoon. We're going to be belting out all these tunes with a whole band. Then, a couple days after that, we'll be in Ottawa, my solo self, with Chris Zimmerman and Petty Cash. These two fine gentlemen will be playing alongside of me. And just come on in, join us. Spring is around the corner. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, Ottawa was the last place I left off pre-lockdown. So it's nice to come back to Ottawa exactly 3 years later and do another show with some amazing local talent. Can't wait for that. And then exactly the evening after, I'll be jumping on the train and heading to Montreal to play with these lovely ladies. One, Dawn Cadence, I had met online, actually. We did like a benefit show in Parkdale during the lockdown, and then I met her, played at an open mic and a night at, where was it? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. T.O. Lounge in the West End. And I met Lauren McFarlane in Peterborough at Urban. So they'll be joining myself on the bill in Montreal Wednesday, March 15th at L'Esco Griff, which is a great, great spot. And it's right near Mount Royal Station, the metro stop. And so it's very accessible. And then I'm going to go home because I have to go to work. And then the following day, I'll be in Peterborough, and we'll be at Trent Radio Station on March 17th doing a radio set, which I should have a flyer for. But the next day, I'll be at Urban again, playing with my good buddy Sule and Mars Riviera. It'll be so fucking amazing. Yeah, so that's like, I'm getting some gurglies there, excuse me. It's going to be 4 shows in a week, so I hope to see folks out, and I'm going to have to take a week of just getting myself together, and that's why I'm kind of practicing here tonight, you know, seeing if I can go the full couple hours of playing my tracks, you know. With the band, I can kind of stretch it out a little more. So yeah, just stoked to be playing music again live and bringing it to other towns outside of Toronto. And yeah, hope to see you out. So that's Toronto, March 11th at Sauce on the Danforth, March 14th in Ottawa at Avant Garde Bar, and March 15th in Montreal at L'Esco Griff, and March 18th in Peterborough at Urban. So that's where I'll be. I have more dates coming in. April 7th, Good Friday, I'll be in Richmond Tavern, and hopefully we're going to be broadcasting on Bandcamp live for that one. So tune in for that. And then looking in the future, April 13th, I'll be in Mate Cafe at St. Catharines, and then May 13th we'll be in Goderich. So we're gonna be all over Southern Ontario. Myself, sometimes it'll be the whole band, sometimes it'll just be myself and Roger, sometimes it'll just be myself. So be on the lookout for us in Southern Ontario, and this is another reason why I'm doing some live stuff, so I can reach out to folks and let them know what's going on. So let's play you the rest of my tracks, like all the songs from this album, AM Grinding. I got the mic flash and the hat here. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna play all my new songs, which is called AM Grinding. And let's get right into this. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is Focus, and like I said, 4 shows coming up in 1 week, and you'll be seeing tracks like this. This is called Relaunch. This is with an artist, Via Keeley, in Montreal. Here we go. Check 1. Check 2. One, two, 1, 2. All right, here we go. Slow stance, stop short on the deal. Bad instinct, should've listened to the feel. Deep in my gut, wasn't feeling legit, but I had to make moves. Never stop, quit, focus, independent, shining. Pre-internet, hustling, make, hiding, greasy grinding. Tedious time in 40 years, shaping, honing, and grinding. Starting to shine, Dusty got stashed. Had to relax, draw back on the task. Rick Moranis, ain't found shit. Combing the desert, druidic chicks. They went to plaster, no longer plastered. Vibrational patterns, lyrics matter. Disaster after disaster. Get my directions from the hexagon Saturn. Live news, suicide views. Goose for the gander, fooling the fuels. Life lessons, right expressions. Embrace the passion, failure's a blessing. Music medicine, fuel adrenaline. Feel it in my veins and I'm never giving in. Scattering these thoughts, whispers in the wind. I grasp these words and captured with a pen. Here we go again and again. This the shit, legit, seal, approved. Tried, tested, proven for the group. Well spoken, woven in time. Fabric, static, vibrational lines. Relaunch, stratosphere in the eye. Strap on fools, let's go for a ride. Hope, approach, move in for the prize. Some may die, atmosphere, the sky. Hit the scene with a full head of steam. Rat lick, straight pursuing a dream. Fuels fractions, perplex patterns. Froze purpose, permanent actions. Never listen, attitude, fuck it. Did my own ways, perhaps destructive. Mixing words was a puzzle. Fighting this has always been a struggle. Never trust government, just entertainment like Muppets, Fraggle Rock, or being John Malkovich. Alcoholic rages, adrenaline caged in. Bad habits, time wasted. Addictive pace, but I escaped it. Sex, drugs, and sleep deprivation. But I bounce back, work smarter. Longevity, Vince Carter. Sometimes too much time wasted. Sit back and look back at the hands of amazement. That the one could be so destructive. Use the other to be more productive. All right. This the shit, legit, seal approved. Tried, tested, proven for the group. Well spoken, woven in time. Fabric, static, vibrational lines.
Relaunch, stratosphere in the eye. Strap on, fools, let's go for a ride. Hope, approach, move in for the prize. Some may die, atmosphere the sky. All right. Yeah. Thanks for listening. So as you can see, I was scrolling through some flyers there, and those are all the places I'm going to be over the next week. And hopefully you can make it out there. Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, and Peterborough. Super duper stoked. And this is, I'm finally get to play this song. Got made pre-pandemic, pretty much released during the lockdown and didn't have a chance to really get off its legs. So this will be brought to all the places I'm playing. I'm so excited to play it. I love playing this song. This is called The Papers. All right, here we go now. Focus in the place. Thank you for watching. 1, 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. Aspartame, disaster brain. JC, take the wheel. I got this man. Frozen funds flashed out of the treasury. Billions disappear to never be seen. It's best that you don't know about their business. Wiping out witness. Clinton's approving triggers. Run drugs at land to endorse the prison system. Promoting the crime and the youth of rap music. Ferocious felines fighting for the top breed. Bread and circus to validate the need. Slaughtering 3D in the VR scenes. Fake news, now you're questioning what you believe. Fake swap, edit political speeches, criminal thinkers and half-past the leaders. Dig up the dirt and focus on your weakness. Criminal money, watch the legit business. The papers, roll it up vapors. Smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up vapors. Smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a file. Crocodile. Plastered posters, naked exposers, sexpose with Obama and Oprah. Haven't been laid in the last decade. Just give me a sex bot that cooks and cleans. Panama Papers listing politicians, skilled reporters, and leaving no witness. Suicide note, hang a rope choke. Count out leaders about to be exposed. Cat out the bag, been hiding 4 days. Julian Assange sold out to the feds. Assassinate the mind, procrastinating terror. Impress everyone, squeaky clean, no errors. Clean up the past, sweep it under the rug. Government documents, terrorist guns. Look up the facts, and now you're an expert. The verbal virus, the globalized pressure, Twitter attack, asking for the answers. Just follow the cash and you'll find the disasters. Fumbling politicians' ultimate distraction. Conjure up the public into taking war action. William Randolph Hearst made up stories that glorifies newspapers and his own war story. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a file, crocodile. Penetrate the system. Oh, I came in too early. Penetrate the system, perceive it to listen. Wishes for the truth, retrieving new victims. Visions for the truth, defeating new victims. Tweaking money, cop believing. Investing and posting money, first believing. Profiles, probably fastest. Book burning and deleting all opinions. Burn the museums and the artifacts within them. Alexandria, Baghdad, let's blow up all the historical artifacts. Oklahoma City in the building 7, ashes all up in the yesterday's questions. Rewrite the history in the digital form, making changes in the public inform. Handing over control like a shack, free. Throw the papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. The papers, roll it up, vapors, smoke in the sky, pass you later. Alligator in a file, crocodile. Papers. All right. Let's just keep playing some tracks, folks. This one is the All Fear radio station. All Fear all the time. We have you for your morning drive. Fear. Tune in later this evening for your ride home filled with fear, doubt, fear, always near. Run, hide, buried alive. Gunman kills to expose all the lies. Suppose I pose with a tool to my head. Suicide note, just another one dead. Fully equipped with a brain full of knowledge. Murder mystery that no one is solving. Fully equipped with a test and abortion. Use it against you like I had an abortion. Keep them stupid, keep them dumb. Taking pictures with the murder weapons. Little gangsters storm for attention. Spend no money, no room for investment. Flame out. Or take it as a lesson, still alive, you bet it's a blessing. Flaring death, word of the net, worked out for a life sentence. 6 feet deep, now you're back from the dead. Poison the waters, veins full of lead. Verbal attack and a sensory overload. Emotions are deep and about to explode. Posing deals to make your ass famous. Copperfield, just so you can make it. Then I blow up, leave the beef on the side. Strive for the past and peace comes alive. Pastors, preachers, end of the world. Raptures, captures, little boys and girls. Reload my pistol, another priest dead. Clear my head, now I'm physically spent. Fistful of cess, minimal stress. Fuck all your fame, cause I came to collect. Focus, verbal, virus event. Vent on my rage like a PTS vet. You're tuning in live to All Fear Radio. Fear in the morning, Fear at night. Fear on your ride home. Don't fear. There's always fear there. This segment is brought to you by Fear. Don't fear. The system is breaking down. Don't fear. Fear. Wow, that's crapped out. Don't fear. Let's see if another song plays or it's totally gone to shit. Fear. Don't fear. Don't be afraid to screw up. Mostly. That's the best. Only advice I can give. Don't be afraid to fuck up. Give it a shot. Right? Give it a shot. Like this track here. Ambition so strong, atomic bomb, napalm, Vietnam, no stick, Teflon, telethon, getting cash with the cure, herpes fun with a Royal Rife gun. I'm just having fun, squirting on the shirt, give me a little jiggle, go make me for the cause, cause it's all what your heart. Focus, feeling great about the past, present, futures, self-driving Ubers running over elders and students, bold with the flavors and I'm stronger than ever, controlling the rages, frustration, the paces, as we walk on the wires and observing behaviors. See you later, twin tower smoke in the vapors, piece of the pie, paradise sky, Lucy loving lollies in a single swipe, cash to sap and a never-ending vice, self-serving hype, class of her own and she gonna set the price. Pulverized, Nobel Prize, unique eyes with the drive, full flight, masked in disguise, disgusted, disfigured, disjointed, out of line, left field, blue steel, weird stares, long looks, leers to a career, steer clear of danger, what's that's poise, your ears and behaviors, praise the poise of being so stupid, adhere to obey, completely wasted as Cupid, conceal all your feelings, or drive a jolt to the ceiling, uncontrollable feeling, no longer can conceal it, the world needs to hear this, McVicky, you're believing, no talents wasted, cake stand is a weakness, wreaking the havoc in remarkable stories, pain and the glory, meditated, absorbing, the knowledge is born when you're sitting in the mountains with abominable snowman. I remember the day I felt alive so long ago. I was trying to get back to that high, not realizing that I'm part of this drive. Dry those eyes, cloudy eyes, pulverize. Heal those wounds, aches, and breaking hard. Fuck the gasoline, I started off with a spark. So you leave me unattended, just a little vagrant, getting into trouble, making uneducated guesses. But I get over it. Emotions wind deep off the shoulders. The weight is dropped every week. Elevate the weight right off my chest. I put drama to rest. Invest in the prize of living life's best. Come close to caressing death. I realize this is the ride to let go of the stress. Investment in the health to put the drama to rest. Spin like a llama onto the chest. Envisions engraved in a mirage, a simulation from afar. All an illusion, contusion, confusions, locked into the brain. Locked words are misusing. all an illusion, confusion, confusions, locked in the brain. The locked words of misusing. The spellbound confusion. The matrix of movements. Alright, thank you so much for watching tonight. I got about 3 more tracks left. And this one was a music video I did, the latest music video I've done on this YouTube channel. You can check it out, and it's called True Story Fool's Glory. It's a cool video, and a great buddy of mine, Ryan Morgan, who's a phenomenal camera operator, shot it with me at the end of 2021, October 2021. We shot it. It's the last music video I shot, so I'm overdue for a music video, that's for sure. Here we go. When emotions get the best of me, I need to chill and assess the scene. Now I'm telling you to let all the bullshit go before I lose all of my control. Starting riots in my head, thinking violence. Anger always been a part of my control that I'm trying. These thoughts are rustle, ready to bubble, burst, explode, imagination, try to run while to suffer. Lose my shit, fly off the handle, burn bridges, urges to cause, cautiously raucous in a disaster, malice, malicious thoughts, negative talk, full hatred, arguments taking off, time ticking, mind racing, foolish tendencies, taking pride, rage, jealousy, on an all expenses vacation, and my mind is racing, can't keep up the pace, vibrations off the tracks, and I'm derailing. And the tension builds. And the tension builds. When emotions get the best of me, I need to chill and assess the scene. I'm telling you to let all the bullshit go before I lose all of my control. Lost love, blocking all emotions, closed in, never let my feelings showing. Trapped in frustration mixed with fuel and aggression, the passion and the action, and I'm ready for some madness. Looking for love in all the wrong places, fake validation, call girls, hookers, strippers, brookers, broken bridges, rock bottom, man, I'm sex addicted, thing to dip my dick in. And the tension builds. And the tension builds. When emotions get the best of me, I need to chill and assess the scene. Now I'm telling you to let all the bullshit go before I lose all of my control.
everybody seeing me blast through these flyers again. I'm all these places I'm playing. Come check me out. Fresh off the beat, right into the pen. These warm feelings bring memories again. Something so strong brings truth within, right through my veins, down through my hand. Crisp winds, balance in the sin. Thoughts on paper, flows into the wind. Moving vibrations, middle of the night. Toss and turn, these thoughts in my sight. Whether it's freestyle or the first draft, grab these feelings and take it to the lab. Hone your skills, create a new path. Work your talents and take it to the lab. Take it to the lab. Hone your skills. Take it to the lab. I promise this when I showed up in Venice on pure bliss. I told myself that I'm the music biz, make it my own way. That world, slave ridden, get out the beats, rhymes, flows, rhymes, rhythms, positive reassurance. Keep this mind, then I'm driven. Groundwork, Paris, Amsterdam, London, Milan, Rome, Venice, Munich, Berlin, Vienna, Budapest, Prague, Italy. I do it again. Put my work traveling across Canada, USA. Did it for hip hop, and all the rappers pay homage. Public Enemy, Yellow Gucci, Eminem, DMX, and Dr. Dre all day. Whether it's freestyle or the first draft, grab those feelings and take it to the lab. Hone your skills, create a new path. Work your talents and take it to the lab. Hone your skills, take it to the lab. Hone your skills, take it to the lab. Experimental, moving, matrix, ride the waves, vibration of escaped and locked into a path. Pastration, patiently waiting for moments in advancement, drift off. Past patience, shaping bends, a glass water, push pocket, sound push, stone carving, elongate, past state, fast buck and take praise. Well, yesterday's bane, and point your finger up and above and escape, tell your hands, heart, and your hate. And how much you want to put in your faith, expand your power to be great, demand, devour, give praise, friends, family, and all human beings. Whether it's freestyle or the first draft, grab those feelings and take it to the lab. Hone your skills, create a new path, work your talents and take it to the lab. Hone your skills, take it to the lab. Hone your skills, take it to the lab. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm going to play one song for you and one last song for you. Just went through 2-hour broadcast on YouTube here and playing all my tracks, just kind of getting into touring shape. And I've messed up a lot, but that's no biggie. That's what it's for. This is kind of like practice session. So I'm going to play one more track for you, and this one's called Challenge Accepted, which I'm doing all the time. I'm always challenging myself. I'm going to be 44 soon. Going to put together my 4th album. And, I feel good about being my musical self and making some albums and touring and getting out there and sharing the music. So hopefully I get to see you in one of those cities that I named. And I'll just wrap them off after this song as well. So thank you very much. This one's called Challenge Accepted. Hope you like this. Move on the groove, vibration displaced. Am I in the right galaxy or the right place? Running at the speed of sound and embracing escape. Lightweight float galaxies, fragments say space. Moon disease ran in my family. Great uncles died 8 and 18. Fast forward 7-year-old me, almost casualty. So much pressure on my brain that I could have been deceased. Me as well to double the size, dodge a bullet. Lucky to be alive. The music was in sight. As I look to the sky, see who survived.
death and birth, build and destruction, always on the move, and music is the motion, steady flowing, stay focused, heavy on the dose, just not too far from the luggage, and I'm carrying luggage. Show cause I was interrupted. Watching the Challenger space shuttle explode on the TV in the downtown Toronto hospital. Family and friends conjuring no 7 years old. The air rupturing, about to explode. Pressurizing liquid on my skull. 2 weeks wearing a medical gown. IV needles keeping me from running around. Temperature rising, waking up far from home. Tubes in my ear to prevent the disease from spreading. After that, had trouble listening and hearing. Headache, blockage, attention loss. Fell into trouble as I drifted off. School was like a bubble. Shock waves from the space shuttle. Death and birth, build and destruction, always on the move, and music is the motion, steady flowing, stay focused, heavy on the doses, not too far from the light, and I'm carrying luggage, had to float to the sky cause my show was interrupted. Challenge accepted. Living life cut off, aggression of struggle without the push, its limits, just a dust puddle. Fight for the push and the passion for the gain. Approximation of wins can't be determined by claim. Must be tested, tried, and driven insane. Lost in investment, arrested, and living in vain. Exploited, anointed, hoisted to fame. And kill you McBain and go bring the pain and reckless insane. Cures for the sedatives, worse for the weathers. Incinerated astronauts, the death dances of the challengers. The challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. All right. Thank you so much for watching this evening. It was a pleasure to play for an online audience again. But I'm on the road, and that's the most important thing. March 11th, here in Toronto, I'll be at Sauce on the Danforth with the whole band, the Bad Meat Band. We're playing from 4 to 7 p.m. All the tracks, all the albums. Hope to see you out there. And a couple days after that, I'll be taking the train to Ottawa and playing at Avant Garde with my buddy Chris Zimmerman and Petty Cash. It's the first time I'm back in Ottawa since pre-lockdown, and I'm super looking forward to playing there again and getting back into the Ottawa scene. Lots of amazing artists that I've played with there and hooked up and, expanded my artist community. And then the next evening, I'll be in Montreal with good friends Don Cadence and Lauren McFarland. We'll be playing at Les Go Griff. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be totally cool. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be off the chart. And then a couple days after that, I'll be in Peterborough with my good buddy who is from Montreal, Soule, and Peterborough native Mars Rivera. I'm super stoked to be back at Urban. It was a super blast last time. Had a great time. And thank you so much, everybody who watched tonight. And thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to call this a wrap. And a wrap. Yeah, I always intend to do that. So thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you out in these live shows. Peace.